I am excited about this video because YouTube does not want me talking about this, right? The internet does not want me talking about this, but I'm talking about it. And we're gonna be talking about how to make money on the dark web. Now the government's probably like listening in or like putting me on a list like as I post this video. But this is some serious stuff and I hope you guys get some serious value from this because this is the underground where a lot of things happen and I've been able to make a lot of money from cryptocurrency and hopefully you can learn some stuff by being on the cutting edge of what is going on the internet, right? So I'm gonna talk about a few things in this video. I'm gonna go over what is the dark web, what it is. I'm gonna go over how to access it and how to access it safely. And I'm also gonna be going over where and how can you make money on the dark web. And I'm gonna be going over all of that right here on my computer, showing you everything, every step of the way, the sites to go to, what to download, how to access it, how to be anonymous, all that stuff. It can get a little technical, but I'm gonna walk you through so anybody can do this. This doesn't cost any money, and you'll be able to just follow along with me step by step. Talk to you soon. Hey, John Crestani here, internet entrepreneur. I've been running an internet business for almost 10 years now, and I've made millions of dollars on the internet. And it's part of the reason has been because I've always been on the cutting edge of things, right? I'm always implementing. I'm not scared. I'm not waiting for somebody else to forge the path for me. I just go. And it's one of the reasons why I made a bit of money in cryptocurrency, why I've made a lot of money in affiliate marketing, and how I know these things. I'm crash test dummy. And I'm going to be explaining to you today how to access the dark web and what it is, first off, how it works, how to access it, and also how to make money, where you can buy and sell things, how you do that. Now, the first thing to understand is what is the dark web. Now, you have to think of it kind of like a good visual metaphor is like an iceberg, okay? Now, an iceberg, so with an iceberg, all you see is this top part right there, okay? All you see is this top part. And this is what we know as the internet, right? This is what you use. This is the part of the internet you use. Just this part, just that little bit. Whereas the internet is actually much bigger than you know of, than what is publicly accessible. This is what is publicly accessible. This is what's not. Now, in order to access the rest of this, there's two sections. One is the dark web. This is the dark web. There are a lot of sites that are only accessible if you are completely anonymous. If your computer, if the way you're accessing the internet is anonymous. If you're not using JavaScript, there's a few other things because people don't want to be found doing these websites. This is where some of the illicit activities go on, or trade. You can actually order assassinations on people for anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000, you know, depending on where you are in the world. There's a marketplace for there's marketplaces for everything, but this is what's not publicly accessible. Then you have what's called the deep web, okay? This is the dark web, and then this is called the deep web. And the deep web is where all the corporate information or government information or company information or personal information is stored. Now, if you've ever heard of cloud computing, or if you work at a job where you have documents that are stored in the cloud, right? Google Drive, for instance. Do any of you use cloud storage programs like Dropbox or Google Drive or anything like that? Let me know what program you use. If you use Amazon Cloud Storage, Dropbox, Google Drive, let me know in the comments below what you use for cloud storage. Now, that cloud storage is only accessible by you. It's not accessible by other people, and that is called the deep web because it's stuff that you can't find searching. So that stuff we're not going to talk about. To get into that sort of information, you actually have to hack, which, you know, I never advise. It's unethical and all that stuff. So that's the deep web. We're going to talk about this area called the dark web, which you can only access if you're anonymous. So we're going to talk about that right here. By the way, I'm drinking this bulletproof coffee. Just started the keto diet. It's actually pretty cool. It's like I have to eat a ton of fat, like avocados and macadamia nuts and fajitas. It's pretty fun. So I don't know if any of you are on any diets, but I'm trying out something new. Hopefully I'll be a little bit skinnier in the next video. So to access the deep web, first we need a browser in order to access it. And I kind of scoped out how this works in this little thing. First, we need to access using a browser that anonymizes us. I'll also be going over a way you can add extra security. Second, we'll need an actual search engine that can search the dark web. Google won't do it, neither will Bing. Third, we'll need to actually find a marketplace to buy and sell products on the dark web so we can transact and make money and share links. And then we'll need a crypto wallet to actually receive money and buy cryptocurrency. So let's start off with accessing the dark web. We're going to start off with accessing the dark web, number one. You can go to any search engine and you can type in Tor, okay? T-O-R, right there. And you'll want to download the Tor browser, okay? So Tor is an anonymous browser. See, it's free and open source software for enabling anonymous communication. So the name is derived from the acronym, the Onion Router. Okay, this is an open source project. It was developed 17 years ago. See, 17 years ago. So it's not a new thing. This has been around for a while. Most people are just hearing about this stuff now. You're still an early adopter if you get on this right now. And this just shows you, I was on this like eight years ago. So I was on it way longer before. But the point being, you have to get on this stuff. Here's what it looks like. You will just select whether you're Windows, Apple, Linux, Android. You can also, if you're on a mobile phone, I see you like 16-year-old kids kind of like hanging out watching my videos on portrait mode. Come on, flip it. Landscape mode, come on. But you can get it on Android too. So you can get Orbot, that's the Tor browser on Android. Another place you can download it from if you're having trouble downloading it through those links that is secure is called SourceForge. So this is an open source software marketplace. You can use SourceForge for additional links if Tor isn't working. So SourceForge is great for open source software. And then if you're looking for additional security, because again, even getting these sorts of stuff, the government has been known to track behavior of people, or they try to track behavior of people that download this stuff. If you don't want the government knowing, because they probably have me on some FBI watch list or something, use